Welcome back to Pillar Sports. Man, it's your boy Manny, and my word, this team cannot fail to make things difficult. Bro, we were facing Leicester City. This is a Leicester City side that has lost upon lost upon lost, but we just had to make it more interesting for everybody. We had to make it harder for ourselves. But one thing I need to start with is I need to give a positive outlook from start. Because usually whenever we go 1-0 down at Old Trafford, we lose the game. We lose the game because these players are so freaking scared to play at Old Trafford. They're so scared to play a five-yard pass. They are so scared. But today we came back. We came back, and that is from Xerxes. Let me know if you say Xerxes first. That is from Garnacho, Xerxes, and Harry Maguire. Credit to three of them. My word, we needed this win. We needed this win. I was coming into this game thinking, okay, this is going to be a game that we actually give ourselves confidence to take it on into the Premier League. We give ourselves confidence, and because we are going to have a bit of a break in this February window. But we give ourselves the ability to actually just wake up and start fighting. But now we had to make it difficult. We had to take it to the last minute. We had to take it to the last minute of extra time. The last minute of stoppage time. But I have to give credit to Harry Maguire because Harry Maguire's finish, usually he doesn't finish that anymore. Before, when he came into Manchester United, those balls were going in. When he was playing for Leicester City, those balls were going in. But this time, it just got really hard for him to score it. It was a perfect cross from Bruno with the outside foot literally going in and out and goes directly to Harry Maguire, and boom, back post with his forehead, his noggin, boom, go. But let me now talk about this game. In the first half, we were awful. We were absolutely awful. I did not understand what we were trying to do in the first half. We could not play fast. Anytime we got the ball to Kobe Mainoo, he would take it back. We could not pass through the lines. And I hear all this commentator on ESPN FC talking about what is Ruben Amorim doing in the training ground. He's not doing that. He definitely is not doing that. You do not blame Ruben Amorim when Ruben Amorim is telling them to play forward. He has told us already that these players are so scared. They are so scared of their own shadows. They are so scared of their own shadows when they're playing for Man United at Old Trafford. They can't play a 5-yard pass. They really can't. It was in the second half that we saw a wake-up call. In the second half, we saw a wake-up call. Every single person that was watching this game was wondering, like, whoa, why is it that Ruben Amorim took off Dogu? Because in my mind, the reason why, of course, he started at the right-hand side. He started at the right-hand side and kept on playing Dalot at the left. And that was also a case for people to be like, what are you doing? Dogu is coming he has just had 1 week of training. He does not know what Ruben Amorim wants yet. So I believe Ruben Amorim put him on that side with the mindset that he's going to take him out at halftime. But he wanted to coach him during the game, because Ruben Amorim has always been saying that he is always going to take the games that we play as part of training. He has said it so many times, but people tend to forget. People tend to forget. He even said it before the half. He says, we need his left foot. We are going to help him during the game. That is what Ruben said. So I don't understand why people are complaining that he put Dogu on the right-hand side. Even playing Dogu on the right-hand side, Dogu did an amazing job. He did an amazing job, but he doesn't want to you cannot overwhelm someone in that nature. He's just new into the club. He's new into the club, so we cannot do that. We really cannot do that. And so he brought on Garnacho, and that is where everything changed. Every single thing changed the moment Garnacho came on. Let me say this. I am so glad that Ineos did not get their way to sell Garnacho. I am so glad because this guy came into this pitch today and made everything. He made everything tick. He made everything tick. He was taking justice on by himself. Taking justice on by himself. Single-handedly. There's nothing more impressive than that. What an impact. What a pass from him. Every time he got to that position, it was a good one. Every single time. It was a good one. I was even angry at one point because he would make the pass, but there was nobody arriving at the in the 18-yard box. There was really nobody arriving in the 18-yard box. That was the only problem. If not, he created technically four big chances. That is what Garnacho did when he came in. I'm so glad that he did not leave Manchester United. I am so glad. I want them to realize now that this player is too good to be selling to Chelsea. He's too good to be selling to Chelsea. Now let's talk about Harry Maguire. I want to give you guys a bit of stats. This is coming from Statman Dave. Bro, Harry Maguire's game numbers versus Leicester City. 100% aerial duels won. You get me? 100%. 100% tackles. 85% pass accuracy. That pass to Diego Dalot in the second half, first time hit, was ridiculous. I tweeted it. It was ridiculous. I watched it and I was in awe of how much that pass went perfectly. Dalot just needed to have a crisp touch into space and he would have been in. 8 passes into the final third. Yes, that pass was one of it. 4 clearances. 1 definite onside goal. Hang it in the Louvre. How yeah. Hang it in the freaking Louvre. Harry my freaking Guaya. Now let's talk about Xerxes, the other goal scorer, because he came on in the second half. And I believe the confidence oozing from Xerxes is getting better and better. It's getting better and better. Let's see Xerxes. 100% successful take-ons. Yes. Every dribble he did today worked. 19 total touches. 5 tackles attempted, and he won 5 of them. There was one time that I think it's Enusi or something, was going to counter United. Xerxes following him, running and got the ball back. That is what we need. It's fight. It's grit. It's aggression. It's calculated. It's technical abilities. 2 shots, 1 goal. A huge moment for him. Absolutely. Now let's look at captain. Because a lot of people will be talking about, and I heard Rick on United Stand say, Bruno is too erratic. When you're a captain, when you're taxed to create, when you're taxed to be the person that ignites the team, those things tend to happen. Yes, I understand that in the last game he should have turned his head, but those things tend to happen. Look at what happened in this game. There's a reason he's playing the deep line playmaker role, because we don't have anybody to do it. Kobe Mainoo cannot do it. Kobe Mainoo cannot do it. Not yet anyway. And so Bruno is also tasked to go play that position. And he's gracefully doing it, and everybody see, there's no way you can tell me that Bruno in this team is not making this team better. Today, he got an assist. Today, even the chance that Garnacho got that Okoli kicked out, that pass to Ugarte, that one-time pass, only Bruno in the team, I would say, Bruno and Ahmad, I would say, can actually do that. Only Bruno and Ahmad. And then I have to give credit to Ugarte, because that pass that he gave to Garnacho was beautiful. But let's take on Bruno and talk about the games by numbers. Bruno has 88% accuracy. 12 long ball passes attempted, 10 long ball passes completed. 12 passes into the final third, 5 duels contested, 5 duels won, 4 tackles attempted, 4 tackles won, 2 chances created, 1 assist. He produced in the key moments. In the key moments, you see Bruno Fernandes. That is what I'm talking about here. That is what I am talking about here. Sometimes it's not about him trying to stick to his position or he's trying to make things happen. The team is not complete. The team is not complete, so we need to understand that he's going to move around to make things happen. Now let's talk about the new boy, Patrick Dogu. You get me? Let's talk about the new boy, Patrick Dogu. Patrick Dogu, in terms of the numbers, had 100% aerial duels won, 82% pass accuracy, 47 total touches, 7 defensive actions, 2 fouls committed, 2 interceptions, 2 fouls won, 1 take on, and 1 shot. In the first half, he was Man United's biggest contributor. Man United's biggest contributor in the first half. There was no doubt about that. No doubt about this. No doubt. So we need to understand, we need to be able to look at Manchester United and actually understand what this manager is trying to do. We need to understand what the manager is trying to do. We cannot start throwing our manager under the bus. I literally start seeing frustrations of people start blaming our manager. We cannot fall into that trap again. They are really trying to make it happen, but we really can't. We really cannot afford to fall into that trap again. We just can't. We need to back this manager because he has something that he's cooking. Something is cooking and I can feel it. I can absolutely feel it, so we need to back the manager. Shout out to Harry Maguire. Shout out to Xerxes. Shout out to Garnacho. Shout out to Ugarte. And shout out to Bruno Fernandes. Because they absolutely played well. So the next game that we are actually going to be playing is against Tottenham, February 16th. We have a lot of time. We have about a week. Let's go, take a break, get into the training ground, think things out, find a way to play these things and start climbing. Start climbing in the Premier League. We need to. It's a need. We cannot end up in 13th place or wherever we are in the league. We need to start climbing. Anyway, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that follow button, subscribe button if you haven't. I will see you guys in the next one. My name has been Manny. I will see you. Peace.